guys. Hey now. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully well, hopefully well. Today was a pretty good day. Pretty easy day at work, if I'm honest. Um, yeah, so now we're on to some sim racing. A track I like, but a track I haven't done a lot on LMU at all. It just always seems to be overlooked. Imola. So I'm gonna be at a multiclass today. 90-minute race. It's gonna be 20-minute practice, 10-minute quali, and an hour 30 minutes for the race. So, Necro, hey now. I'm hoping I don't die. Um, if you guys watched yesterday, it was kind of disappointing with the fifth place. I mean, fifth place is good, I guess, but could have been third. Had a real problem that I never, I mean, in the early days of LMU, the fuel calculator was a bit suspect, say. But they've since fixed that, and I don't know if they just forgot about the Porsche GTE because the GTEs aren't used that well, that much. But my MFD was way off, and it winded up. I had to take an extra pit stop and lost 2 positions because of it. At the end, I almost got back 1 of those positions, but I had to fuel save again because the MFD was off. I needed, I think it was 3 laps that I needed to pit for at the end. I think I came in and it was like on in the middle of 18 to 19 laps that I was going to need for the stint for the rest of the race. So I put 20 laps in just to have the extra lap in. And as soon as I come out of the pits, it's saying I'm like 19 liters short or some stupid thing like that. And I wound up having the pit with like 4 to go. It would have been 3 as soon as I crossed the line, I believe. And I put 5 laps of fuel in, and I still needed the fuel save to make the 3 laps after putting 5 laps according to my MFD. So I haven't had that problem before. Well, like I said, way back in the day, it was a bit suspect. So you really had to overdo it on your fuel. But since then, since they changed it, it's been good until yesterday in the GTE. And I rarely ever race the GTEs, but it cost me. And anyway, I was going to use this other fuel calculator, but I never got around to. I think I installed it when it first came out. When LMU first released, they released it. Three laps. See, the difference between ACC and LMU is you could just dump all this fuel in and it doesn't count against it. You know what I mean? It's because most of the races you're going to do is like set fuel time. You know what I mean? There are some, but you know, an extra 3 laps is only going to cost you like a second versus LMU. It's going to cost you, I don't know, 3-4 seconds, which doesn't seem like a lot. But, you know, I mean, I came out of the pits when I did my pit stop and I was like 12 seconds ahead of the guy behind me. I mean, I was on cold tires, so he caught up a bit of that over the next lap and a half or so. But it winded up, once it stabilized, it was about 10 seconds. So had I known I needed the more fuel, I would have put the more fuel in and I would have been good to go. But I didn't know. So I put what it said, you know, if I have 18 or 19 laps on the lap counter, that's remaining, which was right. And it's saying I'm adding 20 laps of fuel, I think I'm safe. But I wasn't. So there's that. So I usually overdo it by a lap. It's usually somewhere around a lap that I overdo it. But it's not the well, it was the fuel that caused me yesterday. And then my stream crashed, so I had to try to redo a stream while racing and then get it started. And it was such a pain in the ass. So I lost like 7 seconds in 2 laps trying to do that. So, I mean, even still, I could have pushed. I was trying to fuel save a little bit when I knew I was running out, but it was not enough. You know, chat was saying, can't you fuel save? Can't you fuel save? And I was like, no, I only have 3 laps of fuel and there's 6 laps left. There's no way I can save 3 laps in 3 laps. So I lost a bit more time then. So yeah, it is what it is. We're going to see today. I should have this lobby code in about 5 minutes. We'll see. And I will be in the Merc again. Wasn't easy, Necro. I'll tell you that, dude. Oh my God. Because I had trying to do it with my right hand, but then I'm trying to shift, you know, like reach across and shift, and then I had to stop so I could make the corners, and then I was driving for a little bit. I knew I was gonna have to shift a couple of times, so I was only doing it like mostly on the straightaways, and I'm trying to look over on this, and I changed my monitor over, and I opened up because YouTube crashed, so my OBS was still streaming. So I had to go in and I set up YouTube, set up the stream, did all that shit, then had to stop OBS, restart OBS for YouTube to register. It was such a pain in the ass. Not fully, not fully. I'm debating on whether I even start this because by the time it starts and loads up, I'll have the server info, so I don't even think it's worth that at this point. It's going to do some laps, but I'll have plenty of laps once server opens. It's 20-minute practice. So let me just get this screen up. Where'd you go? There we go. All right, yeah, and this is TransAtlantic Sim Racing. I used to race with them also in AMS2. And I had a couple of guys from another group that I haven't raced with in a while. Well, not a couple, I guess one guy. Yesterday, asking when I was going to go back and race with them again. So, lots of races to have, not enough time to do them all. All right, so we got 3 minutes. Just hang out for a little bit. I'm just hoping everybody shows up. I think the last round, especially because there's only 12 hypercars spots and they're all full, and 20 LMGT, LMGT3, and they're all full. But you know how it is. You start a league, and I guess everybody automatically thinks that they're going to win. And when they don't win, they just stop racing. Like, dude, like I never have the expectation I'm going to win. I just want to fight. I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, good finish is always great, but I just want to have good fights, good races. Like I don't. The good finishing position is an afterthought. Like yesterday was kind of boring because P1 and P2 were up the road after I spun, so there was no chance of catching them unless they died, and P3 was way back. So I was just kind of dodging LMP2s yesterday. Only 5. Oh, 6. I used to always think I was good at drinking and driving. And I was to a certain extent, but then the more I drank, the beers just started going down like water, like like literally one race, one beer kind of a deal. And that was back on the stop calling me. That was back on the Forza days, like Forza 6 or 7 or 5. I don't know which one it was. But all right, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And I used to race, and the guy I used to race with all the time on there, he's actually the one that got me into sim racing because I said, "Yo, the new Forza's finally coming out." So I pre-ordered that, and I bought the Xbox One, and this was during COVID, at the end of COVID. So I couldn't find the Xbox anywhere. I ordered it straight through Microsoft and had it in like 2 days, where everyone's like, "It's impossible to get." So I got it, and then literally, I don't know, I played like some sniper game or something like that, and that's all I played on it. Waiting, and Forza got pushed back farther. So then when it was finally getting released, I messaged my buddy John. I'm like, "Yo, dude, Forza's finally coming out. Are you going to get it?" Because it was, I don't know, like 4 years from the one before that. And he's like, "Ah, man, screw Forza. I do ACC." I'm like, "The hell is ACC? The hell is that shit?" He's like, "It's on the PC." And I'm like, PC? That's lame, dude. I was never a PC gamer. I was just always pick a controller up and turn the TV on, and away I went. But yeah, he's the one that got me into it. So I'm here. I come into not knowing shit about PC gaming, thinking $1,500 is a ton of money. I'm going to set my limit to $1,500 to start sim racing. And then I bought the PC, and it was more than $1,500. So straight away it went out the door, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not spending no more than $1,000 on all the sim gear. And yeah, now between my wheel and my wheelbase is what, $6,000 or some shit? Maybe no, maybe not $6,000. What, $3,000, $3,000, something like that, just to steer just for basically an overpriced Xbox controller. All right, lobby code is brewing. Should be up any minute, any second, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping for a good result. Again, 90 minutes. So I'm not going to push anything super hard, and I'll probably shit the bed in quality like I always do. Seems to be a running theme. Any day now. Any day now. It shouldn't show the lobby code will be provided shortly. You should just keep the countdown going until the lobby pops up. Hey now, Jondo. As soon as this lobby code pops up, we'll be jumping into Imola for an hour and a half. Multiclass race. If it ever pops up. So I'm saying it's going to be provided shortly for like 2 minutes now. Hope everybody's well. Even Necro's liver. That thing's probably beat the shit. Maybe if I refresh. I'm afraid to refresh because then it'll disappear and I'll have to go search through the Discord to find it. There we go. Control copy. I'm hoping that my my keyboard doesn't fall today. I have one of those heavy aluminum keyboards, and the screw is loose on my keyboard tray because it sort of swivels back and forth like this, but it also tilts down so you can type better. And it just like since I got in the rig, it just keeps slowly dipping, slowly dipping, slowly dipping. I have to keep pulling it up. 2,400 for the rig, 1,500 for the PC, 500 for the cheap screen. Well, yeah, I mean, see, there you go. You're at $4,500 already. It doesn't take long. Like I stopped counting when I hit 10 grand. Like I have way over $10,000 in this stuff, and it just hurts my soul to know that I spent that much money on basically an arcade game. I mean, this seat I'm sitting in, I bought it when it first released, and it was like $600 or something like that for the chair and the risers, and also I got the pedal plate. So, well, it's basically arms on the side that lift my pedal plate up higher. Because if you don't know, I sit like formula style, and that's why like I'm leaning back. Like this chair is super comfortable. I feel like I'm sitting in a recliner with my feet up. But it was like $600 for everything shipped, I think, something like that. And now, if I try to buy it, this chair by itself is $1,000. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't have bought it. I can't even believe I spent that much for the freaking chair in the beginning. But I did. CDA, okay, I think so. So this is the setup I'm going to be using. It's already loaded on there. And I bust out my other gloves because I rarely use these ones. These are the America gloves. I use Maradness gloves. I like them. Some people give them shit. I don't have a problem with them. I do have some small tears in the knuckles on both sides starting to form, but that's because of the way I turn. My knuckles always like sort of drag against the wheels. It's no fault of theirs. It's just fabric it's going to wear, but they're super comfortable gloves, man. I mean, they are pretty expensive. Hey now, Dave. I think they're like $80 a pair or something like that, which is expensive again for something to play a video game. I mean, let's be real, but they got all these grippy shits on them, and I bought them when there was like buy two get one free or some shit like that. Still, and then it was a discount on top. It still was like $150 for 3 pairs or something. Well, I mean, there's guys that are using a belt drive Logitech or something like that they picked up secondhand for $50, and they got it strapped on a desk and a computer monitor, you know, that they already had too. So they're into it for $50 plus whatever the cost of whatever they're racing, you know, whatever game they're playing. So I mean, you can go from like $50 all the way to 50,000 and anywhere in between. I mean, there's some companies, luxury sim racing companies, that'll come and charge you like 35, 40 grand to stick a rig in your house with monitors and shit. And it's like fucking ridiculous. Yeah, but I mean, there's always shit you want to buy. Like Garnham has those seatbelt tensioners. I was looking at those a while ago, and then he bought them. But I just couldn't. I think they're like $1,500, and it's just two motors that are you can basically DIY that same kit for like a couple $100. And I thought about doing that, but this seat is fiberglass, and it doesn't have those holes that you need to, like the upright seats have those like seatbelt holes. This one doesn't have it, so I'd have to make some kind of a contraption on the back with rollers or something, because my shoulders are level with the top, so there's no way I could use it on the seat. So, but other than that, I thought about buying motion too, but I was like $3 grand just to move a little bit. Like my seat has some sway on it because I put the slider on it. I don't know why I put the slider on it, because no one ever uses a rig but me. And it makes it a bit wobbly back and forth now. But so that's all the motion I need. And you guys see my camera going nuts because I've run so much force feedback that the rig is shaking like hell, and I have butt kickers and pedal rumblers and all kinds of shit. And hopefully LMU, well, not LMU, but hopefully YouTube doesn't take a shit today. Oh, cold tires. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if you got Joe Rogan money, fuck it. I saw there's like I always get an advertisement for the company that installed that. And that's when it was like luxury, quote unquote luxury sim racing builders. And it's always what's that comedian, the black dude? He's always in the rig with one hand on the wheel, like on a round wheel, playing iRacing on Joe Rogan's rig. That's one of the YouTube ads that always pops up on my every time I'm watching YouTube. Hey, no, March. Did I say hi? What do you mean crap, Tommy? The crap is what you'll undoubtedly play later. crap with the inferior graphics, inferior force feedback, inferior netcode. Hey now, Marco. Oh my God, I didn't know what he was gonna do. Almost killed him. Fuck, I still have no temperature in my tires. It's so bad you can't stop watching, yeah? That's right. Everybody's here to watch the crap. Oh, the tires are almost up to temperature. I can see that little thing flickering. On this dashboard that I use, like one of the things, there's a little yellow wheel. I don't know if you could see it there. It tells you your tires are too cold. It's either that or the pressures, one of the two. I've been noticing more and more shiny cars popping up now. When I did this one, I hadn't seen one, and now I'm seeing them all over the place. So I may have to rethink my livery. Hey now, Severe. How you doing, buddy? Hope everybody's well.
That's 148.68.
Man, I still have no grip. What's the grip level on the track? High grip, doesn't feel it. It's going to be interesting with the hypercars, that's for sure. Hopefully I don't die. Whoop. I really do like this track. Just too bad I'm shit at it. What's up, review? Well, that might be a cut. Car's busted. Why's your internet out, review? Did your neighbor unplug his Wi-Fi? 46? What the fuck? That's slow shit. It feels like no grip on this track, I swear to God. Get him, Dave. I missed what was happening there. Is it having a free? It's something's going on, man. Because my OBS is fine, my internet's fine, but like yesterday, YouTube crashed. Fuck, that was slow. Fucking. Oh my god. That was interesting. I think a little poo just came out of that car. This is a really fun track. So easy to die on though. No. Pork burgers. Oh, car got super loose. I don't think I've ever had a pork burger. Is this just like a hamburger made out of pork? Oh, I totally missed the corner. And still was the better corner, even after I shit the bed on it. Fuck. It just shows you how bad I am through that chicane. It honestly doesn't feel like any grip in this track. Swine is delicious. Oh, that'll be a cut. My braking points are still off. I'm braking too early or too late everywhere. I think Imola is a classic flow in, fast out track, and it's deceptive that way. Whoop. Almost died, boys. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I've already lowered the bit rate from what I usually run. Like I haven't changed anything, haven't downloaded anything, haven't done anything. Maybe it's that fucking virus. I posted in my Discord about everything was fine. I was starting to get a screenshot earlier, and I popped on OBS on my gaming PC, and my antivirus started going nuts about some worm, big worm. So it is 10 minutes quali. So what's that? 5 laps. It's setups, man. The setups make the difference. A lot of people say you got to be fast on a base setup before you can be fast on a paid setup. And I always call bullshit, because a paid setup, or a setup that someone makes for you or you make yourself, having a setup on a car that you're comfortable with allows you to push harder and gain lap time. Some of the fixed setups are absolutely shit. So when people say you got to be better fast on this before you get fast, yeah, that's always going to be the case once you get comfortable with the car. If you're fast on a regular setup, a fixed setup, to be fast on a paid setup or something somebody builds for you. But to me, straight out of the gate, you give me a car and you give me a setup for that car, I'm going to be faster in that car straight out of the gate than I will with a fixed setup. Most of the time. And then I tweak it. Like this is a CDA that I've tweaked just a bit. All I did was change the brake bias a little bit and the TC a little bit, just so where I like it. And so far it's so good. So far so good. I think the Coach Dave setups to me are the best ones for LMU that I've found. They don't like the Go setups. Hymo are okay, but they're still not the greatest for me. What's up, DK? All right, now we got 2 or 3 laps of cold tires. So that means we're only going to get like 2 push laps. It's funny because when the setup started being released, they were absolutely garbage. They were just rushed to get out the door to get people to spend their money on them. And they were garbage. The fixed setups were better than the paid setups. Again, my opinion, but I'm not alone in that. The fixed setups that LMU was putting out were so much better. But now, so maybe it's the case. I haven't done a lot of fixed setup racing in a while. So maybe all the updates, they've changed them. I know the ones that I did do most recently were not terrible. They all are a bit safe, so they're a bit understeery, which is not the way I like to set up a car. I like a balanced to oversteery car. I don't like understeery. Is it streaming a lot? Stuttering a lot? Because if it is, I'll just abandon quali and see if I can fix it. No, not 0 TC and ABS 1 or 2. TC I usually keep relatively high. TC's on 4 now. But like I tried that 4711 shit, and the car is just a turd coming out. I like a bit of wheel spin coming out of the turns. Try to get somewhat of a banker lap in with this. My tires are still way too cold. We're only 50s. That corner is the one that scares me the most. It's the one that kills me the most, I think, on this track. Hey now, Bunny. I watched your race yesterday. I saw the murder. Why did you sit there that long before you started going? It was almost like you were just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna even bother. I thought you were gonna chalk it, and then you started going again. That's weird. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Damn it. I gotta get at least into the 44s. Oh. No. Oh, is that my quali over? That's my quali over. Bent suspension. Tried to push too hard, hit the curb, didn't like it. But at least it gives me a chance to see if I'm getting any drop frames. 2% drop frames. Why am I getting drop frames? I don't understand that. It's not giving me an error message or anything. It's just saying drop frames. So it may be me, and I have it down to 20,000. What if I bump it? I mean, how low can I get my kbps for 1440 stream? Because I don't want to degrade the stream, you know what I mean? I was running at 25,000 for ages, no problem. Now I've got it down to 20,000. I'm still dropping frames. My CPU usage is 15%, so it's not that. Does anybody know what the recommended kilobytes per second is for 1440? Recommended is 20,000. That's what I have it at. I had it at 25. I was running it at like 40 before, but I was like, why am I doing that? It's unnecessary. So I bumped it down to 25, and I was running it like that for the whole time I've had this dual PC setup. So what if I put, okay, so we'll do the output. What if I do it to like, let's just try 18,000. Hopefully it doesn't completely kill the fucking stream. Reply. Okay. All right, so now it's still over 18,000. It's like 18,200, 18,100. So it's still over 18,000. I think that should be okay. Hopefully it's not, but I mean, I'm sitting still in the garage right now. So damn, I'm down to P6. See, I needed a 44. I definitely could have got 44s, but again, I screwed myself in quali. No big deal. We'll just have to fight. It's all about the fights, boys. Because I know 1080, you only need like 4,500 for 1080. Because that's all like Twitch will allow you to go to is like 4,000 for 1080. So I'm probably running overkill, but I mean, my CPU usage now is down 12%. So it's not an issue. And I just was, I don't remember if it was this PC or that PC that I updated my OBS earlier to see if that would fix it. I think it was this one on my streaming PC, but I don't know. But we're in 6th place right now. We'll see what we get. I could have came out on those same tires probably and did another installation and then a push lap, but it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully there's more. Okay, so these guys did do laps. Okay, so there's more than just 11 of us. Fucking ear is itching. No MDK, no MDK. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. Like I close everything on this PC that's not running, you know what I mean? That's not necessary. Amazon Music is open for no fucking reason. I can close that. I guess I can close Discord over here. I don't need that. So literally the only thing, I mean, there are background processes running, but it's just bullshit things. Nothing major. But I mean, my CPU usage is 12%. Yeah, I know. No. Well, that's why I'm tell me what to do to fix this, Bunny. You are the tech god. We're just going to leave it as it is. So this is an hour and a half. I'm going to stack up with fuel. See, I don't even use camo. What are you using, like iPhones for your stream? Oh, let's get some new shoes.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
All right, so we use 8 out of 14. Yeah, I did have a camera that was like set somewhere on the side. I forget what the hell it was looking at. But I had camo running on that, but I just never used it, so I took it off. Also, another thing that will kill your streams, kill your performance in OBS is having too many scenes. So if you have scenes you don't use, they're still running in the background, even if you're not seeing them on the screen. They're still there. So when you click them, they're already running. You know what I mean? So a lot of people have, like, I did at one point on my stream on my gaming PC, I had like 18 or 20 scenes or some shit like that. So I deleted almost all of those. And then I had a bunch on the other PC as well, because I just transferred my OBS settings, the file, over to the new file, to the other PC. And I took them all off there too. So there's only like 6 or 7 scenes now. Stream starting, chatting, LMU. I have one with no wheel. I have one with nothing on it. And then an ending scene. So yeah, but I don't think I am Necro. Well, only one more beer in the fridge. I walked in the door from work and my girlfriend was like, was that last night? I think it was today. I was going to text you to get more beer. You're out. I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I got to tighten up this keyboard tray. Thing's going to drop my keyboard. Hoodie. I just realized that was you. Thought it was Severe because he's blue as well on my screen. Yeah, I think it's my OBS dropping frames, but it's only, like, it hasn't done it in a while. I just dropped my kilobytes per second down to 18,000. They were at 25,000 forever, and then I dropped them to 20 when the stutter started to help see if that would help, and now I dropped them to 18. Okay, so that's everything. Full fuel, everything's good. Start driving. So I bottled Quali again, which is no surprise to you guys that watch me all the time. It's kind of my thing. But it's P6, could be worse. I bottled the Jardier race Quali as well, so it's every race I shit the bed in Quali. The bad thing is then I have to pass guys that I should be in front of. Oh, did you buy it? Cool. Man, I should have had an Amazon link I could get paid for. Yeah, it's a cool little thing. It just doesn't work. You don't wear gloves though. I do. So it's can't use it. I can use it, I just can't use it with gloves on.
Green flag, green flag.
Fuck, I started in second gear. What a twat. What a complete fucking idiot. Good shit, Ian. Good shit, buddy. Oh my god. I had to nail the brakes there so I didn't kill him. Yeah. Need more than luck. I need the help that you have to pay hourly for.
Time 158.10.
So we're off. We're P5. No deaths so far. They're fighting back there, which is slowing them down a bit. But we're getting slowed down because we're so tight in the pack up here. I think this BMW in front of, in third place here is holding us up a bit. Yeah, look how much Ian is catching up behind us because of this. BMW is definitely a cork in the bottle, I think.
Time 146.87.
Only 400 grams. We'll see a review. Nobody's getting away, that's for sure. Can't even see the fucking apex there. Was that a mistake that we needed? Think so.
Time 146.15.
Good shit. Lots of side-by-side racing, boys. That's what I like. Let's see if I can catch these 2 seconds back. Whoop. Oh man, I can actually see the chicane. Imagine that. Oh my god. All right, catching up to the BMW.
6.74.
Lag. Oh, gotta watch some track cuts. That was not good. I don't know what line that was. Sure as shit wasn't a racing line. So far, so good. Botched quali as normal. Started P7? 6? One of those? Up to P4. Catching up on P3. Long race to go. Just gotta focus on not making... Whoa! What the fuck was that? My shit just froze for 2 seconds. Thought my shit was crashing. Are you guys still there?
That time was a 146.26.
Big fucking lag. Holy shit. My God. Some people are having a fit with the stream, other people's aren't. So I don't know what the fuck is up with that. I think my PC just had an aneurysm or something there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, going into the second to last turn, my PC just totally locked up. I thought it was gonna crash. A huge lag. Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna have to go over all the processes that are running on that other PC. See if I can sort something out.
That time was a 145.63.
I wasn't even looking in my rear view for I was reading chat when that guy came up on me. I didn't even know he was there. I heard the Valkyrie sounding. Moved out of the way just in time. Yeah, man. Good luck, Craig. Make sure to smash that like, guys.
Time 146.30.
Still faster than the guy in front and the guy behind. Oof. How's the stream hanging in there?
Time 145.37.
Fucking hell. He damn near stopped on that apex. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know what it is. Whoa! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Thought he was gonna kill him. I need to be a little bit closer here.
That time was a 140.
Hey now, Canty.
75.
How you doing, Ash? Nice little fight going on here. Definitely faster, but catching and passing. guy behind is caught up. He was like 2.7 back. Now he's 2. So I'm losing out a bunch right now. All right, this is it. No, he didn't fight it. All right, let's make a gap. Five seconds to P2. Whoops. Don't want to keep doing that. Who did he murder? Who'd you murder, Ash? All right, we're gapping P4 and 5, so that's good. But only once. Smash it only once. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it. So it looks like me and the guy ahead have pretty even pace. P1 looks to be the guy that's going to be out on his own today. Oh, I broke way too early for that. P7 in the hypers. If you go up there and fuck around P2, that'd be great. He sent them all the way to Narnia, huh? I heard him saying he was going to let Roger by, and then I think it was Jordan who said, "Why are you going to let him by? He's in the same class." And Ash was like, "Oh yeah." No, 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 no. Oh my God. Woo. Guys, that was, I didn't think that was savable. A lot of poo just came out, not even a little. That was fucking a lot. This is looking like 51, 52 laps total. It's going to be a one stopper.
That time was a 146.26.
My tires looking so good. 93, 92, 91, 91. Seems to be okay, Rich. But I'm not the best one to ask on that because I usually beat the shit out of my tires. I wouldn't double stint them unless it was like an hour-long race. The time loss versus the 12 seconds or whatever it is to change them. Over a 45-minute stint, you'll gain more than you'll lose by changing them. But you have to play the long games. I'm not sure if P1 or P2 will change tires. P1 has enough time to change his tires and still come out P1 almost. I don't get how these fast guys are able to go as fast as they are and still save fuel. I just don't understand it. Probably never will. I'll never be as fast as these guys. Yeah, if this is an hour-long race, I would definitely double stint them. But an hour and a half, I'll pit somewhere around the 45-minute mark, and then I'll probably have to save a bit of fuel. I got 11 and a half laps of fuel left right now, so I'll be well past the halfway mark, so I won't have to save any. I can push the whole time. I think I might pit on in 10 laps just to get fresher tires a lap before.
Time 145.64.
Yeah, I did a low 45 today when I fucked up. As normal. Screwed my quali. I can do 44s, but not today. Yeah, that's the problem, Dalibor. That's the problem. That's why, I mean, if you can get over the pain early enough of having the cold tires. I knew you were sending that there. Everybody that changes is going to have to go through that. If they don't change, then good on them. The tires are probably going to be in the 30s but at the end of the race, and they're really going to be suffering, but it just depends what type of a lead they have. Yeah, that's just nuts, Rich. Oh, really? So there's no inputs. I forgot to enable them. That's my bad. I'll do that at the pit stop. They're supposed to enable as soon as you turn on OBS, but I always have to change scenes. Let me get on the straightaway. Oh, can't park there, sir. That was P2, I think. Yep. Sure was. Let me change this. Oh, that one's not there anymore. Did that change anything? Oh my God, I can feel the car wanting to kill me there. Oh my God. That just cost me a second. Working? Cool. Yeah, I don't really put much time into practicing and shit. I used to, but then I found that I was putting so much effort into it that when I was racing, like, I still get pissed when I crash, as we all do, but I used to get so discouraged because I'd put so much time into the race just to be killed by somebody that I just didn't feel like sim racing anymore. Like spending hours a day making my own setups, you know, trying to get the best times I could, and I did knock some time off. I mean, I was slower then. So it did make me faster, but I was just, it wasn't fun, you know what I mean? I just do this for the fun, so usually my practice is when I turn the rig on to get my screenshot. Do like 6 or 7 laps of practice, you know what I mean? Like, that's my practice. I mean, it shows because sometimes I make some really stupid rookie mistakes, but I'm not gonna be a sweat, you know what I mean? It's just sitting in the seat all day. I have better seats to sit in. I could sit on my couch and watch TV, or sit in my van and go make money. God, that was slow. Oh, he's done it again. He's off again. He may be in the wall that time. That was a big slide. I saw that. I was looking at the times to see if he was going to be like apprehensive going into that corner because he spun once, and I saw the time going up. I looked in the mirror and away he went. You know, Hammer. Welcome to the party, buddy. Oh, I'm only a second off pace from the, well, I mean, they're all shit laps. I can't even say that was a shit lap. They're all pretty shit laps. The guy up ahead of me is running 45 deads. So, unless he dies, the best we are doing today is P2. Whoa. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Appreciate if you smash that like button, subscribe. Just going into that turn too fast is a death sentence, man. That's the scariest corner on this track for me, by far. Come on, dude. Fucking kidding me right now? Honestly, bro. Don't worry about my race. Just fuck mine up. Just go ahead and save that 2/10 it would have cost you. Cost me a second. No worries there, buddy. There's a popular misconception with hypercars and P2s that if you flash, it means you automatically have the right to the corner. The guy behind me, thank him for doing that, but he would have had well more than enough speed to pass me before that corner. But I appreciate that. Yeah, P1 is gone, dude. He's on another level. He's running like super fast, low 44s and shit. I can't do that. It's getting close to pit stop time, buddy. Whoa. All right, stop. New mediums. So I have 5 laps of fuel left. You know why? Because they don't have the speed of a hyper, so they try to make the same send as a hyper. And they wind up side by side or slightly behind the car they're trying to overtake and just completely fuck the whole corner for both of them. All right, so I have 5 laps of fuel. So that would take me to 27. So we're going to be doing 52 laps. But I think I can pit next time and have enough fuel. It'll be too close, so I'm gonna run a couple more laps. Not gonna happen, Necro. Yeah, that happens all the time, Rich.
Lap 1:45.89.
Why is this guy not getting out the way? Wait, this is the same guy. This is the same guy from the Jardier race that wouldn't get the hell out of the way yesterday or Saturday. Same fucking guy that I had to send it on. Costing me so much fucking time, dude. Just get out of my goddamn way. That's the same guy. If it's not, I apologize, but it's the same fucking guy. Abzan. There's some places that are doing like license tests. Like you have to be like a known entity, like a driver that people know, or a certain driver's level and safety level before some places will even let you drive a P2 or a Hyper. Because everybody thinks they can just jump into one of those cars and drive them, and they can't. Anybody can be fast in them, but it's the driving etiquette and the racecraft that you have to learn that.
Lap 1:46.57.
So my tires are 87, 86, 85, 85. I am sure there are going to be people that do not take tires. I'm positive people are going to not take tires, and I'm hoping that I don't fuck myself by taking tires. Oh my God. That was the brown pants moment. I don't know if you were able to hear that when my back end just slid out. Completely missed my braking point there. All right, so I have 2 more laps left. Pit next lap. I can't. It's gonna go 52. I have to use all my fuel. Shit. All right, so this will get me halfway.
46.03.
From 25. Yeah, I need to do an extra. I need to do all my laps. That's a good question, Necro. Just like all good things come to those who wait. What if I don't want to wait? What if I want that shit now? All right, one more lap. Dude, 51 years on this planet has taught me that.
46.17.
I think I'm safe. Like, I'm going to lose a position to the guy behind if he doesn't take tires. But I should be able to catch him and pass him again. 'Cause I'll be taking tires. Overall, it might cost me 8. It's going to cost me 12 seconds in the pits. 13 seconds extra, I think. So it'll be a 7-second deficit straight off the bat, and then probably another 2 to 3 at least from cold tires versus hot tires. But then the pace should change. Especially towards the end of the race, they're going to be really struggling. So I should come out in P3 comfortably, even with changing tires. Oh, that was so fucking horrible. Oh, first pit box? What? Oh! I just looked over and saw my keyboard is facing almost straight up and down. Can't let that break, man. It was expensive. There goes P1 leaving. Now, I should come out in P3 if the P2 doesn't take the tires. And we'll know shortly. He didn't take tires. Or he just took 2. I think he took 2. Nah, he didn't take tires because by the time this evens out.
That time was a 2:56.01.
Oh, the guy in P1 is not going to make it around. He has 0%. Yeah, he didn't take tires. Or he only took 2. Yeah, he got to stop go. There's no way he was making that. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh my God. No grip. All right, so we got a 9-second deficit to get down, boys.
Lap 2:06.30.
Yeah, everybody's saying that the BMW kills tires. All right, so 9 seconds. Tires are starting to warm up, but you can see that little thing still cold. So I got to take it easy. Really? Track cut for that? I think driving the LMP2 is probably a bit easier. I don't know. I don't drive them that often, but last time I drove it, felt like it was maybe a bit easier than the Hyper. Not much, but maybe. All right, I got to start bringing that gap down now. Oh, I already did, 7.9. Yeah, he's gonna be suffering. My tires are almost up to temp, so hopefully I can start gaining on him a bit. So what do you do? A 47.9.
Lap 146.54.
So 1.4 seconds faster that lap. Whoa! One thing I have found about this Mercedes is it's not very forgiving on the bumps at all. It's when you get the LMP3s next to the GT3s, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Down to 6 seconds on that Beamer. Yeah, I'm gonna grab something to eat after this, and then I'm going to see what the hell's going on that PC, and if I have to wipe it and start over, then I guess that's what I'll have to do. But the whole reason I went to a dual PC setup for streaming
That time was a
was so I didn't have issues.
5.63.
Now I still have fucking issues. Five and a half seconds up the road, boys. It's not when, but if. It's not if, but when. Oh, said that wrong. Yeah, unrestricted P2s as well, which are faster here than the hypercars. The LMP2s are faster at Imola than the hypercars are. I mean, they're not in the same series, but in the ELMS, they set faster lap times than the hypercars do in the WEC. Now, they're a little bit smaller than the P2s, yeah? It's when, damn it, Necra.
Time 145.98.
The Lexus is definitely coming into a zone. When I was driving it, it felt so much slower than everything else. There's my target, boys. I'm glad I switched over to this Mercedes. I'm having fun with it. Well, if you ever saw a hypercar or a P2 in real life, they're small, tiny. Park them beside this Mercedes and they're smaller than this Mercedes. They're tiny. Like everyone says about how big the cars are. Relative to what? Because they're fucking tiny, man. Just like when you put VR glasses on, right? And you play ACC, for instance. The first time I put VR on to ACC and I was looking at other cars, I realized how small some of those cars look when you have like a bit of depth perception. Like I always just assume the Aston is this big fucking car, but you look at it, it's tinier than the McLaren. And the BMW looks like a massive monster. It's huge. Yeah, all those prototypes are so small, man. You just don't realize it. They look big on track when you're watching it, you know what I mean? But in reality, they're fucking tiny. I mean, look how small that looks beside that Porsche. We all know how small a Porsche is. Look how small that fucking hypercar looks beside the Porsche even. Tiny.
Lap 146.85.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, that'll be a track cut. I mean, they're low, yeah, but they're still small, man. Stick VR glasses on and you'll get a better idea of how small they are compared to a GT3 car. I think he's been panicking for about 6-7 laps now. When I'm taking off a second a lap on his time. I mean, I just took a half a second off through the second turns there. But again, catching and passing. Two totally different things. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And I don't need to rush this because we still have 27 minutes left, you know what I mean? Just let it happen. Just lay back and let it happen. That was the perfect chance. I should have dove up the inside. He left that so open and went so slow into there, but I don't want to get any damage, so I'll just wait. He knows he's cooked. Yeah, he knows he's cooked. Now he just has to survive. Hold on to that P3. Whoop. I used to drive the BMW when LMU first came out, when it was first released, but I haven't driven it since. Because it is kind of, at least in my weight class, so to speak, you know, like of my level of racing, the BMW does feel like the meta car. Except for tire wear. And if it's a race where you have to change tires, like to me, it just makes sense to change tires on an hour and a half race. Because again, the time I lose versus the time I gain, it offsets the pit stop. It's pretty substantially, I would think. So to me, I mean, I guess that was his only chance he had to try to stay ahead of me, maybe, was to not take tires. But now he has to hold on. I mean, he's got 7 seconds, 8 seconds to P4. So we'll see if he can hold on. I wonder where Ian went. Where did Ian go? I mean, he'd die. Oh, he's back there. He was under my chat, so I can't see him. I think that's Ian back there. Yeah. G8, what happened to him? Get up here and fight with me, Ian. Damn you. I think a lot of people jumped into this because it was a new kid in town, and then a lot of people are having problems driving it, so they're back to the BMWs or the Astons. Astons are very forgiving. I drove that for a while too. I just kept cooking the front tires the way I drive. Think so? Yeah, I like the Lexus. I just went back to the Porsche when they fixed the tires. I really liked the Porsche, and then the one patch where the tires were going into molten lava down the Mulsanne Strait. Like you literally couldn't drive the car without dying. So I switched over and I went to the Lexus when it came out. And then one day I had the bright idea to switch back to the Porsche, which I really do like the Porsche. But they nerfed it, so it's a total fucking slob on a straight line. I mean, you need a great exit behind somebody and be all up in their suck to make a move at the end of a straight. Because you're barely gaining on them, even in their suck, when you're in a Porsche. Uh-oh. Can't park there, sir. Oh, he killed it. R.I.P. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. All we can do is keep on keeping on and never know. At least I have enough fuel today, boys. Yesterday I didn't.
Time 146.22.
I did switch to the Corvette when you know, the original only like, what was it, like 6 cars were released. I did go from BMW to Corvette. I had fun with it, but there was no setups for it. And it is quite deadly, especially with my lead foot. But now you see what's happening is a lot of the aliens are driving the Corvette. Because the Corvette is actually fast if you can drive it. I know when I used to drive it, it was super slippery in the back end.
That time was a 145.89.
But again, that was in the early days of LMU. I haven't really driven it since. I said a couple of weeks ago when this was coming out that maybe I'll jump in the Corvette again, but I wanted to give this a try. Because I never liked it on ACC. I did try to drive it on ACC, I just never got along with the car. But it's a fun car to drive. Sounds good. I don't even know if I'm shifting it right. When the red lights pop in the middle is when I shift. I don't wait for them to go away. I feel like it likes the low RPM torque better than high RPM. But I could be totally wrong. May need to wind this shit out and I'm just losing time everywhere. I don't know. I've never tested it, so I just feel like I get a bit more straight line speed shifting it as soon as those reds pop on. 17 minutes left, boys.
Time 146.08.
Kind of just in cruise control right now. I do enjoy driving the Hypers. I think I just enjoy the GT3s a bit more. But it is a lot of fun to jump in a hypercar and rip it around Le Mans, which I think I have Le Mans on Wednesday, but I'll be in this car. I think as of yet, I don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow. So I have to find a race. So if any of you guys know of a race for tomorrow, see, I was running ABS 3 on all the cars because I try not to get into the ABS. But this car doesn't like ABS 3. The back end kept locking up all the time. Right down at the end of the braking zone, it would start locking up and going sideways. So I'd have to fight the back end, which then would throw me offline. It just costing me time. So somebody told me to put the ABS at 9, so I did, and it's better now. But I had a lot of fun the other day in the Jardier race in the Porsche GTE. It makes him... It doesn't enable it more. Like if I go from 3 to 9, it doesn't make ABS more active. Because I can't get these tires to lock up for shit now. On ABS 3, I could all day. Yeah, just don't trust the the fuel calculator for it, Marco. Is it lying to you? Yeah, but I thought, like, for instance, if we use 3, 6, and 9, I thought 3 was like basically ABS 1, but oversteer. So that would make 6 ABS like 3 with oversteer, and then 9 would be like ABS like 6 with oversteer. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I thought it was stronger ABS as well as understeer, balance, and oversteer. Well, I mean, my car is definitely not understeering on the brakes. This car, especially on cold brakes, you can, on cold tires, ooh, fuck me. On cold tires, you can really feel it. The back end still wants to kill you on the hard braking. Cold tires, you can feel it. So I don't know. I mean, somebody told me to put it up on ABS 9. I did. It worked. I left it. I'm a simple man. Find something that works, I use it. I don't need to know, you know, like the math about it. Like I know, I just always thought 1, 2, 3 were like the lowest ABS settings, and then 4, 5, 6 medium ABS, and 7, 8, 9 were the high ABS settings, and each one had understeer, balance, or oversteer in that group. Like maybe ABS 1 is the lowest ABS group, but it's understeer. And ABS 2 is balanced. I don't know. Probably talking totally out of my ass right now. Whoa. Fuck me, he came out of nowhere. Whoa. Right. See, I hit the brakes, the back end just broke loose. I couldn't turn. If I turned, I was dead. I have the brakes on this. Set at like 47.5. Get 47.5, 52.5 is my bias. Whereas when I was on the ABS 3, I had like 54 at the front. And it was still locking up the rear. R.I.P. DeRocca. He ain't gonna hold on to that P3. Because Franson's coming to get him. "10 minutes, he's gonna lose that P3. Should have took them tires." Got to think about the long game. I think I saw that, Rich. I think I saw that chart you're on about. Well, Marco, all I usually do is I grab a setup that feels okay, and I use that ABS, that bias, and I adjust it a bit. I think this one I took up one, it was at 46.5, and I took it to 47.5 because the back end was a bit too twitchy. Yep, he's a half a second back. He's not going to hold on to that P3. Unfortunate, man. He should have took the tires. He would have been able to hold them off. Maybe. He ends up to 6th. Ian's the owner of TSR. He's a good guy. So if you guys ever see him post in the Friends of OMSR on the Discord, jump into his races. Oh, he didn't send it. I thought he was going to send it, so I went in wide. I went in too hot. I was going to go wide. Oh, my God. I thought for sure he was going to send it there. Seven and 9 settings make ABS more sensitive at the rear, meaning activates later to prevent the tire from locking. Oh, because it locks the fronts instead of the rears. Okay. Yeah, adjusting the bias tire wear, like if you're double stinting, may make sense. I've done it. I used to have to do it a lot with the Porsche in ACC as the fuel burnt off. You have to adjust your brake bias because the front of the car gets lighter and your braking goes to shit if you keep it at the same settings, for me at least. So like midway through a fuel run, I was like halfway, I was like 2 clicks back farther, not 2 clicks, but two full points back. Say if I had it at 50-50, I'd be at like 48-52 midway through the fuel burn to try to get some of my braking back, and it's a noticeable difference. Yeah, I just usually try to drive around it, which usually winds up in my death. So we got 3 more laps, boys. But my tires have been much better this stint because I wasn't going side by side and fighting the whole time. Just kind of been in cruise mode the whole time. So my tires feel much better this stint. Yeah, I mean, if you push your tires really hard, you'll definitely feel the difference when you change your bias through a stint. I do it if I feel like I'm braking at the same point and I'm sliding way past where I should to make the apex. But then also, as counterintuitive as it sounds, use less brake. Stay out of that. If you stay out of the ABS, like keep your ABS at 9 or whatever, but use less brake. Watch the Aliens. They don't use a whole bunch of ABS. They're barely ever in the ABS. Because, I mean, like you said, ABS just destroys your braking ability. He might be dead. Oh, he looks like he's the guy in P8. I think that's him. No, it's not him. I don't know. Maybe he flew too close to the sun. He was pushing too hard and dead. I don't know. I don't hear it. I feel it. I feel it in my pedal. You do, Rich. You'll see. Well, I don't know if you saw that little bitty counter steer I had to do there. The back locked as soon as I hit the brakes. You'll definitely see that you can brake later than you think if you stay out of the ABS. Can't park there, sir. Wonder if he just got murdered.
Lap 146.72.
I think there's gonna be see, I don't have that. I don't know what. Maybe it's just an Ace-Tech thing. I don't feel that, or maybe it's because I try not to get into the ABS, but I don't get that. I used to get it when they first did it. I used to feel that a lot, but I don't feel it anymore. I mean, I feel it a little bit there, but just a very little bit. It used to be like really pronounced. But I have like all the filtering and shit off, so like that's why my wheel is just constantly going left and right from all the bumps, everything. Like I feel all of that, so maybe it's just disguised in there and I just don't feel it. I just think it's like bumps from the road. Some guys drive with a lot of the filters on and shit, or some bases you have to. Like their software makes you do it so it feels better. But I have all that filter shit off, so I feel everything on the road. Every little bump, every little twitch. This is a pretty successful race, I would think. It was a bit boring, I'll be honest. The beginning was really good. Bunch of side-by-sides with guys. I wish one of you guys knew how to edit. I need a new screen, a new intro. Man, he slowed down so much there, I thought he was going to let me through. Thank you, sir. Yep, that's how I want to feel it too. I turn all that shit off. And I run the same exact settings I run in this, in LMU. It's the same exact settings in ACC, AMS2, whatever. I don't change any settings. And I always keep my base at 900, so it always matches perfect with any car I drive, no matter what it is. He didn't get through. Oh my God, he held him off. Great bit of driving, Daroka. Holy shit. That is fucking well done, because it was a solid 6-7 laps, something like that. And he had to hold him off. Well done, man. Oh my God. Oh man, that was fun-ish. It would have been better if goddamn Stein wasn't so fast. Patrick, slow your ass down. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? We had a pretty uneventful race. 0 contacts, 0 damage, 0 bins, 0 murders. But yeah, I mean, P1 was just, he's just too fast for me. There's no fucking way. I mean, he's doing 44.4 in the race, guys. Best I did, I was the second fastest with a 45.3. Literally 0.03 of a second short of 1 second faster a lap in the race. Come on. Yeah, but well done, Daroka. Well done, dude. Like, he was cooked. Oh, I wasn't second fastest. P4 was 45.0. But I mean, he's P4 is a second, almost a lap faster than P3. Yeah. And he couldn't get past. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between catching and passing. He couldn't get past. So that was really well done for Daroka. Well done. I thought he was cooked, and he had 4th place, and that was going to be the best he could do, but proved me wrong. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. P2, not bad. Best I could do, honestly. I mean, there's no way I was getting P1. That guy was just too fast. He's alien pace, man. He's just ridiculous. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, smashing that like button. New subs, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you subbing. If you guys know of any races, if you're not in the Discord, there's a link below. Jump in the Discord. Let me know if there's any races you guys know for any leagues or one-offs or whatever it is for tomorrow, because right now I don't think I have anything. It's either tomorrow or Wednesday I have nothing. I think it's tomorrow. I have nothing right now, but I'll try to figure something out so I can get on a stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, boys. I do appreciate it, and I will check you out tomorrow, hopefully. See you.